The wind and flapping of the flags create a kind of meditative music. The sun and shadows dance across their mostly blank surfaces. Each of these shin-high memorials marks a COVID-19 death to be counted, a heartbreak to be remembered.
This is an opportunity to consider what has happened to us as a nation. This isn't America. This is not the America I grew up in. We're now the greatest country on earth because of our COVID deaths.
Suzanne Brennan Firstenberg created and financed the art installation In America. How could this happen? The white flags are intended to represent the purity of those who died. She says they also signify the government's surrender when it comes to its response to the pandemic.
We need to think about being American as looking out for the common good and looking out for each other. This pandemic offers us a pivot point to rethink who we are and what we want to be.
On this day, Natalie Carter came with a handful of her students. The teacher planted a flag in honor of her aunt Anoa Merritt, who died 2 months ago. The family was unable to hold a funeral due to pandemic restrictions.
But this is a memorial ceremony, and it's huge. There's so many people that drive by here every day, and to know what each one of these flags represent, that is a memorial. She won't be forgotten. She's not just another person that contracted COVID and passed away.
Brennan Firstenberg is exploring creating another work of art with these flags. A portion of the installation will be preserved at the Smithsonian Museum. But the artist says what nags at her is the moral responsibility she has to those who die from COVID-19 after this memorial is dismantled at the end of November. You are my sunshine. You always found a way to help others, are among the messages written on the flags. A few even have photographs. But the most common expression of grief is, "We miss you." Natasha, Ghoneim, Al Jazeera, Washington, D.C.